it's Amelia from Live Well and Live Frugal, and we just got back from a local small town kind of grocery store, and they had this reduced for quick sell, and it's usually I think $2.59 a pound, and it's reduced to $1.48 a pound, and it is a Boston butt pork roast, and I am going to show you how when we get a big chunk of meat like this, how we prepare it to make several meals out of. So, whew. Make sure you wash your hands before touching meat. Oh. Okie dokie. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to get this bone out. Can you give me the fillet knife, please? So I'm just taking like a fillet type knife and cutting around the bone gently. Just to separate it. Okay, so I got the bone out. I'm actually going to keep this for stew, just to give it some flavor, because it has quite a bit of meat still left on it. See it? So I'm just going to write on my bag what's in here. And the date, which is and set that aside. Okay, and then also from the bone part, I actually got some chunks. So we are going to, I'm just going to make this an even cut. Right here, and we're going to slice this piece up, and then I'll cube this up here in a bit. So we have a rival, I don't know how you say that, meat slicer, and you want to go against the grain. Is this against, honey? Yeah. Okay. Go against the grain of the meat, or as well as you can. And I'm just going to smush it up in there. And should I cut it in half, you think? I might cut it in half, or it won't work very well. Okay. So we got cut in half. And it's smushed up against there. And we're going to set the gauge to, I think that's about right. I don't know what it's on, but, oh, not very thick. Sorry, this is a new one. We had another one. I don't know if we still have it. Do we still have it? Oh. Get kimchi. Okay, let's turn this bad boy on. It's not turning on. It's not plugged in. Kimchi can. Okay. Now let's try it. This will just go in my chunk pile. So I'm going to finish doing this, and this is what it looks like, and I will be back. Okay, so this is half of what we originally started with, the pork butt, and we just shredded it or sliced it real thin. And I'm actually going to be using half of this for tonight's supper. And probably, are you wanting cubes or this for?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Domino's going to make a breakfast burrito type thing with it. So that's 2 meals out of half of it. And then this, just the stuff that was left over from slicing and the stuff that was like on the other side of the bone. The little piece where I just cut it. My dog's like really wanting some. So I'm just cubing it up kind of. Doesn't really have to be any like exact cubes. So I'm just going to cube this up and I will be right back. Okay, so here is our chopped meat. I'm actually just going to divide it into 2 portions because there's only 2 of us. If you have a larger family, you know, maybe not, you know, maybe don't divide it, you know. And I'm just gonna write on the bag pork bits. And I usually use these for fajitas, or really just, I don't know, you can use it for like pastas, really whatever you want to, but I really like them for fajitas. But I use a lot of veggies in my fajitas, so I don't need a whole lot of meat. So there's one. Okay, so I made 2 meals of fajitas. This is for 2 people. This would be like 1 for 4 maybe. But 2 meals for like fajitas or pasta dish out of this meat. I made tonight's supper, which I'm going to make like a barbecue sandwich type thing. Damon's making some like breakfast burritos with part of it. And then we also have the bone. So we got 4 meals and then the bone out of 1 $5 pork butt. Now pork butts usually, you know, you smoke them, you know, grill them and everything, but when you're on a budget and you find a great deal on them, you know, it's always great to learn how to stretch them. So this is how I stretch really any kind of roast or big hunk of meat, basically. Roast, or you can do the same thing with pork roast or beef roast or whatever, shoulders, really whatever you want, if you're not cooking them whole. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Remember to live well and live frugal.